Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the USS Lexington tutorial. Well, Lexington/Essex to be more precise, but this is going to be mostly focusing on the Lexington's bow, and there should be another video coming out soon, maybe even the next day, of the USS Essex Bow. They are two different bows. They are decently different. In fact, I based the Essex Bow off of her World War II configuration, where it's a little strange, but the two bows are indeed different. So today we're only going to be focusing on the Lexington's bow, and the first half is really just going to be focusing on this little area, the main hull itself, not any of these like side passages or anything like this. Primarily only on the bow. So before we get started, there's a few things that we have to get through. So let's just hop right over here. So right here, I left this block open, but I filled this one with a white line. That's to signify really the beginning of well, this massive wall right here. So this is about 14 blocks tall. And if we go to the other end, you'll notice I did the same thing, where I just left one block kind of just left open. So that's what I did right here. Again, 14 blocks tall, and then I just made it gray. So do the same thing on the other side and just fill it with your gray material, gray wool. It really doesn't matter per se. But then after you get all that done, right here, this is going to be your center block. This is the center of the ship, and from this gray block all the way to this gold block, it's about 50 blocks. Okay? You're going to go down 4, just like that. And then from this block all the way down to this block, it's going to be 31, and then build 4 up. Okay? Now before we get on to the rest, we also have to establish our center line, which between the Essex and the Lexington, I want to say nothing's changed. Not really. So you're going to put a block here. And you're 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, and then a slab. Doesn't matter what kind of slab, because this is going to be gray. So if I were to recommend one, I'd recommend smooth stone slab, or you can use stone brick slab. It's really up to your choice. Place that there, and then you're going to place a regular gray block right here. And really, it should just be 2 of those gray blocks, just like that. Okay? And that should be it, and then we'll start working on the first layer. So the first layer that we have is going to start off with just 2 blocks. Then you're going to go 5, then 7, then 2 rows of 8. So first row, second row, and then we're going to do a row of 7. Then we're going to do 4 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So next, we're going to do a row of 7, and then a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, and then we're going to do 5 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to do 2 rows of 4. So 1, 2, and then we're going to do a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 2. And that's what it should look like, and do the same thing on the other side. So layer 2, we're gonna begin with 2 blocks right here. Then we're gonna go 5, then 8, then 7, then 8, then 7, and then we're gonna do 4 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So next we're going to do a row of 7, a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, 5 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to do 2 rows of 4. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to do a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 3. And again, do the same thing on the other side. So the next layer, layer 3, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks again. Then we're going to do 5, then 2 rows of 7. So first one, second one. Then we're going to do a row of 8, then 2 more rows of 7. And then we're going to do 3 rows of 8. So first one, second one, and now the third one. And then we're going to do a row of 7, a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, a row of 4, 2 rows of 3, then 2 rows of 4, then 5, then 6, then 8, and then 4. Alright, and then do the same thing on the other side. So layer 4, we're going to begin with 1, and then 5, and then we're going to do 5 rows of 7. So first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. We are then going to do a row of 8, a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 7, and then a row of 6, a row of 5, 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, a row of 3, a row of 4, a row of 3, and then 3 rows of 4, so 1, 2, and 3. We're next going to do 5, then 6, then 8, and then 5. Just like that. Do the same thing on the other side. So layer 5, we're going to begin with by putting 2 blocks just like that. And then we're going to do a row of 4, then a row of 6, a row of 7, and then a row of 6, 2 rows of 7, so 1, 2, a row of 8, 3 rows of 7, so 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do a row of 6, 2 rows of 5, a row of 4, a row of 3, then 5 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to do 5, then 6, then 8, and then 7. And then do the same thing on the other side. So layer 6, we're going to begin by putting 1 block right here, 3 blocks just like that, and then 4 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're next going to begin by adding a row of 7, then a row of 8, 2 rows of 7, 1 and 2. We're next going to be adding 3 rows of 6, so 1, 2, and 3. Then a row of 5, 7 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we're going to do a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 9, and another row of 9. Alright, and now do the same thing on the other side. So layer 7, we're going to begin by putting a block just like that, and then we're going to put 2, then 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2. We're then going to be doing a row of 6, a row of 5, and then a row of 7. Then we're going to be doing a row of 8, 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, and then 3 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 2 rows of 5, 5 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2 rows of 5, a row of 6, a row of 9, and a row of 12. Now do the same thing on the other side. So layer number 8, we're going to start by putting 1 block just like that. Then you're going to go diagonal 1. Then you're going to go 3. Then you're going to do 3 rows of 5. So 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to go a row of 6, a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 7, then 4 rows of 6, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. then 2 rows of 5, 4 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, 2 rows of 5, a row of 7, a row of 9, and a row of 15. Now do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 9, we're going to start off by putting 2 blocks just like that. Then you're going to go diagonal 1. Then you're going to go 4. Then you're going to go 5, 4, then 5 again. And then you're going to do 2 rows of 7, so 1 and 2. Then you're going to do a row of 8, a row of 7, then 4 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to do 2 rows of 5, 3 rows of 4, 2 rows of 5, a row of 7, a row of 9, and a row of 19. And that finishes off layer 9. Do the same thing on the other side. And I also want to mention that any areas that you see like open, like these areas, just fill them in. And then you're going to be starting to see that a lot more often as the hole increases and there's going to be larger and larger gaps. So just do that, just fill the holes in. If I don't say it, just do it. So layer 10, we're going to start by putting 2 blocks just like that. And then you're going to put 2 blocks right here. And then you're going to do 3 rows of 4. So 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to do a row of 5, a row of 7, then 3 rows of 8. First one, second one, and third one. So just like that. 4 rows of 6. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. 2 rows of 5. 2 rows of 4. 2 rows of 5. A row of 7. A row of 9. Yep. And now a row of 23. Let me just measure this out real quick. Yep. And that finishes off layer 10. So before we finish off layer 10, we're going to start off by actually doing the main deck elevator, or at least the beginning of it. We're not going to actually finish it today. In fact, we're actually going to finish it in the next, not even the next tutorial, the next few tutorials, since once we get finished with the bow, we're going to do the stern, and then we're going to do hangar bay 1, 2, and 3, and then the main island, which should be lots of fun actually. So to begin with, we're going to start right here, okay, and then we're going to go 10 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the other side, you're actually going to go 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And to count, that should be 23 blocks. So yep, 23 blocks. And then one little correction. This line should actually be 33 blocks long, not 31. So 33 blocks, and again, 4 high. So next, including this block, you're going to go 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay? So just a little... Yep, 25 blocks. Alright? And then you're going to go 1, then 2, then 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1. Okay, that's that side. The other side, again, you're going to go 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, and 25. And again, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and actually 2. Okay? Because interestingly enough, the main deck elevator, so the elevator right there, is slightly off-centered. Why? Actually, I don't know. It just is. But this is what you should have. And then fill up those spaces, and as we move along, you can build this up layer by layer. But before that, you're going to go 12 blocks inward, so skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on the 13th block, you're going to place 1. Actually, correction. This block, you're going to place 1. Okay? So you're going to place it on that block. So I'll skip 13 blocks. It's going to be the 14th block that you place 1. So let me just recount that real quick. So yep, you're going to place 1 right there. And then when you build up your walls, you're going to leave that spot open. And you're going to fill it with dark oak fence. I'll show you after we finish the next few layers, but that should finish off layer 10. So for layer 11, we're going to start off by doing 5 blocks this way. And then we're going to go 3, 2 rows of 4, so 1 and 2. Then we're going to go 5, then 7. And then we're going to do 3 rows of 8, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay? We're next going to do 2 rows of 7, so first one, second one, and then we're going to do 2 rows of 6, so 1 and 2. We're then going to do 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2, and then we're going to do a row of 4, so 4, 2 rows of 5, so 1, 2, and then we're going to do a row of 7 and a row of 9. We're then going to do a row of 27, and that should bring us all the way back to here. And then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 12, we're going to start off by doing 6 this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're next going to do 1, then 4. We're then going to do a row of 5, and then 2 rows of 6, so 1 and 2. We're then going to do a row of 7, and then a row of 8. We're then going to do a row of 9, a row of 8, a row of 7, and then 3 rows of 6. So 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do 3 rows of 5. So 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do a row of 7, a row of 9, and a row of 31. And just like that, layer 12 is completed. Fill in the gaps and then do the same thing on the other side. So layer 13, we're going to start off by doing 6 this way again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're then going to go 2 this way. Alright? Then we're going to go 3. And then 3 rows of 5. So 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do a row of 7. And then 4 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're then going to do a row of 9. So, just like that. And then we're going to do 3 rows of 6. So, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to do a row of 5, a row of 8, and a row of 9. Hold on. There we go. And then we're going to do a row of 35. And just like that, layer 13 is done. Fill in the gaps and do the same thing for the other side. So layer 14, we're going to do 9 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go 3, then 2 rows of 4. So first one and your second one. We're then going to do a row of 5, a row of 6, 6 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're then going to do a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 9, a row of 10, and a row of 38. And there we go. Fill in those gaps and do the same thing for the other side. So before we finish off layer 14, there's a few things that we have to do. If you haven't done it already, just build up these walls to the same layer as layer 14, of course. So for me, I can just do, there we go. I can just do weld edit, which if you're using Java, is something you can easily get. But if you're not, that's okay. I know on Bedrock you can do, it's kind of like World Edit, but it's not as easy to use. You have to use coordinates. But again, just raise out these walls. Just like that. because this, we're not going to actually build this all the way up to, I forget what you call it, the flight deck. There we go. Because these walls do go up to the flight deck, it's just that, right now, it's just going to be easier just to do this at a later stage. So again, build these up, and then use your dark oak fence gate, and just place it just like that. Same thing over here. Okay? And then you're going to grab whatever your gray material you're using for your deck. Could be concrete, could be cyan terracotta. It's really up to you. So you're just going to bring this all the way to here on both sides. Just like that. And then on this side, you're going to do 2 blocks like this. So you're going to do 4 this way and then 2 this way. And then over here, you're actually going to do 3 this way and then 4 this way. Just like that. Alright. And then for this area, just fill it in with your gray material. So just like that. And I actually recommend keeping this gold blocks to mark where your center line is, because it's going to be really helpful in the future. And we're probably going to have these same gold blocks for the stern area. It's just easier to mark out where the center line is. But once you have that all down, for the rest of the tutorial, we're really only going to be focusing on these gunning stations and forward. We're going to save Hangar Bay 1, 2, and 3 for their own little separate tutorials. And we can discuss also if you want your elevators to be up or down, and even midway. Really, it's up to you. But yeah, let's move on to layer 15. So layer 15, we're going to start off by doing 10 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're next going to do 2, then 3, then 4, 5, then 6, and then 7. We're then going to do 5 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do 2 rows of 9. So 1 and 2. We're then going to do a row of 5. And then you're just going to put 2 blocks just like that. Alright? Fill in your gaps and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 16, we're going to start off by doing 10 this way again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go 2 this way. And then we're going to do 2 going back. We're then going to do 4. And then 2 rows of 6. So 1 and 2. We're then going to do 5 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do 2 rows of 10. So 1, and 2. We're then going to do a row of 12. So 1, and then we're going to do a row of 5. And then bring this into this little wall. Fill in your gaps and then do the same thing for the other side. So for layer 17, we're going to start off by going 13 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We're then going to do 2 blocks going back, and then 4, then 5, then 3 rows of 7. So 1, 2, and then 3. We're then going to do 2 rows of 6. So 1, 2. And then we're going to do a row of 10. Then a row of 8. A row of 10. A row of 14. And a row of 5. Then bring this in, fill in those gaps, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 18, we're going to go out 13 this way again. So 13. And then we're going to go 2 this way. So 2 like that. We're then going to go 5 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to do a row of 6. Then 2 rows of 7. So first one, second one. We're then going to do a row of 6, a row of 5, and a row of 17. So 5, 15, and 17. Just like that. And then we're going to do 2, 2, then 12, and then 22. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 22. Bring this in just like that. Fill in your gaps, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 19, we're going to start off by doing 6 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to do 9 blocks going this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We're then going to do 1 block just like that. Do another one. And then including this block, you're going to go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're then going to do 6 again. And then 2 rows of 7. So 1, 2. You're next going to do a row of 5. And then a row of 22. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 22. You're next going to go 1, then 2, then 2, then 7, and then 27. Oh. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 27. Bring this in just like that. Fill in the open areas and then do the same thing on the other side. So layer 20, we're going to start off by doing 11 blocks this way. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm sorry, 11. I don't know what I'm doing. 11 blocks this way. And then you're going to do 6 blocks this way as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to go 6 this way. Then 2 rows of 7. And then you're going to do another row of 6. Then a row of 26. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 26. You're then going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and then 32. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. Bring this in, fill in those gaps, really only one gap, and do the same thing for the other side. So layer 21, we're going to start off by going 5 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to do 10 this way as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're then going to do 3 going that way as well. So just like that. And then you're going to do 6, then 7, then 8, and then you're going to do a row of 30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. You're then going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to go 32. So since we know that the layer before was 32, we can just bring this all the way down, connect it to the inside, and then do the same thing on the other side. But before we do that, actually, there's one more thing we have to do before you do that. So you're going to skip the first 8 blocks, and on this 9th block, you're going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And that should be 2 by 12. And then grab your upside down slabs. So you can either use smooth stone slabs or even your stone brick slabs. And then you're going to do 2 by 12 as well. So just like that. Okay? And then for over here, you're going to skip this block and you're going to go 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then 7. Then 5. And then over here, you're going to skip the next 5 blocks and then again do 9. Then 7. And 5. Just like that. Now do the same thing for the other side. So 22, we're going to start off by doing 11 blocks this way. So 5, 10, 11. We're then going to do 7 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're next going to do 1, then 6, then 7, then 48. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, and 47, and 48. Okay? Next, actually, before I do that, just need me a double check. Oh, it went 2 over. Should land you right around there. If I can do this correctly. So, yep. So then, you're going to go 2 blocks on the inside. And then you're going to bring this wall all the way down to here. You're going to punch these 2 blocks. Actually, we haven't gotten there yet. So do that. And then for the outside here, you're going to skip the first 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're then going to go 2. Then including this block, actually, including this block, you're going to go 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you're going to go 2 this way. 12. 2. Then you're going to bring this all the way until it connects to these 2. Then you're going to layer on top. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 5. 1, 1, 5. 1, 1, 5. 1, 1, 7. Or actually 8. And 4 just like that. And then 4 of your gray material. Fill that in. And then that should complete layer 22. Do the same thing for the other side. So for layer 23, we're going to go 18 blocks out that way. So 5, 10, 15, and 18. We're then going to go 1, 1, then 8, And then we're going to do 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then you're going to grab a door, if I can find one. So you're going to grab an iron door, or you can use an oak door. It's really up to your preference. But you're going to grab a door, and you're going to place one right there. And then you're going to do 21 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Again, door right here. And then just bring the rest of this all the way back to here. Okay? And then you're just going to put your 2 blocks here, and you're going to bring this all the way back. Just like that. And then for over here, so right where this block is, you're actually going to go in 6, just like that, and then you're going to grab your stair. So you're going to grab a deep slate brick stair, or you can use your regular stone bricks. That's not what I intended to do. Let me find that again. So yeah, just going to grab that, you're going to place it right here, and then you're going to go 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 7, and then 4, just like that. Okay? And then for over here, you're going to grab your stone brick wall, and you're going to double it up. So you're going to do 2 by 8, so you're going to do something like this. Okay? Hold on, I'm missing one. Wait. No, I'm sorry. It's 2 by 7. 2 by 7. And then for over here, you're going to punch out these blocks, and then you're going to put your fence or even iron bars. But I wouldn't recommend that since I have iron bars for those baskets right over there. Okay? And then you're going to do a little L-shaped pattern here, stair here, and if you want to, just put your stair just like that, and then bring this all the way right here, fill that in just like that, and then you're just going to bring your fence, and you're going to bring this all the way around, just like that. Okay? And then I'll show you some of the other details, like there's a stair that's around here as well as some ladders, but we'll get to that later. And then for over here, for the actual guns right there, so I'm going to grab, you are actually going to need light gray wool, or whatever your light gray material is, stone brick stair, your stone brick stair, your regular stone brick stair, your stone brick wall, smooth stone slab, another brick fence, gray carpet, iron trap door, dark oak fence, and I'm trying to figure out what the rest of it is. Oh, and that's not there. Ooh, it is block of netherite. Okay? And then you're going to go 2 blocks diagonal. And then you're going to do 3. I'm sorry. You're actually going to go diagonal. You're going to go 3 diagonal. And you're going to do a square just like that. And then you're going to put a stone brick stair on the middle of both. Upside down stone brick stair on those sides just like that. And then grab your smooth stone slab. And depending on where you want to face it, you can have it facing this way, that way. You're going to do an L pattern just like that. And then you're on the back of it, you're going to surround it, but not do the L pattern. Just like that. And then you're going to do 3 blocks like that. Then a stair here and a stair here. Stair right here. Slab. Stair, stair. fence gate, and you put your fence just like that. Then put some carpeting right back here. Grab 3 blocks, put it like that. Upside down stair, 4 trap doors, block of netherite, and then you're gonna do 5 of your stone brick wall. And then you can either have this in the middle or you can have it off center. Really doesn't matter. Well, that's how I did it. And just repeat that one for this one, and you should be golden. And now we can move on to layer 24. So for layer 24, we're going to go out 19 just like that. So if the bottom row is 18, just add an extra block just like that. And then you're going to do 1, 8, and actually it should be 9. And then you're going to do just basically the same thing that we did. Just layer right on top of this. Just like that. Follow this inside wall. And then that's layer 24. Really simple, really easy. Same thing for the other side. So layer 25, we're going to go 20 blocks this way. So this was 19, just add an extra block, just like that. And then I'm going to do 10. So 10 blocks just like that. And again, just layer this right on top of the previous layer. So of course, cover up your doorways. Just like that. Really simple, really easy. Do the same thing for the other side. So for layer 26, the last layer, you're actually going to come back to layer 25 and you're actually going to put a row just like that, so that when the slabs go on top, just going to make it a lot easier. Because what you're first going to do is you're going to do 20 row, or a slab, like 20 slabs going this way. Just like that. And then you're going to put a slab right there. Same thing for the other side. So just like that. And then you're going to do double. So 2 by 20s of your gray. Not like gray, I mean your light gray. And this should be 8. And then bring this all the way back. And then there's going to be a slight modification on this side. I'll explain it when we get there. But for the purposes of this tutorial, do the same thing for the other side. So now that you've done the same thing for the other side, on this side, and this side only, you're going to knock out these last 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're actually going to go 7 this way slightly. It's weird, I know, but that's how the ship was, and this is how mine is. And then for this side, we have to make a slight alteration. So for this side, you go 2, 4 blocks, just like that, and then 2 again, and then build up this wall. Only for this side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fill this entire little deck portion in. And then if you really wanted to, you can just take this and like bring this all the way up. In fact, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to actually recommend, is that you leave the space open for the elevator, because what we're going to do is we're actually going to what's the best way of putting this? We're going to do the elevator on its own, because the elevator has some really, really nice details. So, do that. And actually, I'm going to keep that gold block right up there. Alright, and then everything else, just fill in. So, with your gray material, just like that. And of course, this is not going to be white. This is going to be the alternating yellow and red pattern. But for the purposes of just making this a ton easier for me, that's what it's going to look like. There's also a few details that I missed while doing this. So the first one is this little side catwalk. Basically, you come over here, and on this very 25th layer, you're going to go 2. You're going to bring this all around, and then go 2 again. And that's about 7 blocks away from there. And then there's a ladder right here, right next to this door, and then the stair right here, which is just like that. And you do the same thing for the other side as well. Of course, put your ladders right there. And then for the deck markings, let me make this an easier color for you guys. So let's replace 251 with what's it called? Gold. So this is going to make it a lot easier on you guys. So you guys just take a look at that. And then for the catapult right here, to also make this a little easier on you guys, actually, I'll just tell you, because the catapults only really go up to here. So, that's not what I wanted. This white line is from that block back. I'm going to tell you at least the beginning of the catapult. So, for this catapult that I'm looking at right here, alright, you're going to go 22, 24, 24, and then 21. Alright, and then the catapult starts right here. And it's going to be 3 blocks wide. This is 6 block back. And on the 7th one, you start your catapult with your anvils. And then, of course, put a block underneath so that your anvils don't fall. And then for this catapult right here, so let me grab my little white line. If I can pick block it. Okay. So for this catapult right here, we're going to go 9, 22, 21, 21, and then, try to think, 18. So 9, 22, 21, 21, and 18. And this is going to start, if I pick block, from that block to this block, and that's about 9 blocks. So 10, 11, 12. You're going to start it right here. And then that's also going to be where I can't remember what they call them. They're like whatever the resting wire gets, because it doesn't stop in time. It's kind of like a hook. It hooks onto it. So for on this side, if you're looking at it from this angle, one block, 3 slabs, 2 blocks, 3 slabs. Then underneath, 4 slabs, and then 4 blocks. It connects in. So just like that. Here's what it looks like from above. And then for over here, it's very similar. So right where this catapult begins, it's about like 8 blocks. Again, 4 blocks, 4 slabs. And then on top, 3 slabs just like that, 2 blocks, 3 slabs, and a block. Alright, it should look something like that. But that's going to be about it for the rest of this tutorial, at least for the bow. This is for the USS Lexington / Bonhomme Richard bow. This is the markings for the Lexington. I can show the Bonhomme Richard, like, I forgot what you call it, numbers, whatever those numbers are. I can show you those later on. But that's about it. And I hope you come see the, if you're planning to do the Essex, see the Essex one. So, yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.